Hello, my name is Jeff Koga, and I am one of the founders for Capital Redevelopment Group LLC and the managing member. Today, I'd like to talk to you about 7 common options for homeowners facing foreclosure. At Capital Redevelopment Group, we assist homeowners when they're ready to sell their home, regardless if they're behind on their payments or current on their payments. We have a lot of unique solutions, so please, after you have finished watching this video, contact our office directly if you have any additional questions. Before the video starts, the phone number is 323-822-0398. Let's begin with the 7 common options for homeowners facing foreclosure. As of summer of 2011, 1 out of 7 homeowners are delinquent on their mortgage. Now, the FTC reports the 2 most common reasons for foreclosures are job loss and unexpected increases in medical bills. This stat is no surprise when you consider that 1 out of 4 Americans looking for a job are unable to find one. Also, the price of healthcare has increased dramatically, and when you combine the increased expenses with decreased income, problem arises. And when the going gets tough, the cost has to be cut sometimes, and the biggest cost to cut is the mortgage. Now, increased costs with decreased income and dropping home values are causing decent, hard-working American families to make difficult decisions. Bad things happen to good people in this economy, and not being able to afford your home does not make you a bad person. What other options does the homeowner have if they are in financial distress and behind on payments? Option 1, bring the loan current. This option is paying the lender everything that is owed in one lump sum, to include missed payments, any late fees associated with these payments, foreclosure fees, legal fees, attorney fees, and the principal owed during the delinquency. Option 2, loan modification. Loan modifications occur when the bank agrees to reduce the principal, interest, and/or payments. However, not many homeowners have the success for this strategy. As stated earlier, the number 1 reason for people going in foreclosure is due to job loss. If no income is coming in from a traditional job, then there is a little chance that a mortgage company will reduce your loan principal, interest rates, or payments. Therefore, it's not a surprise that only 23% of people asking for help are put into a loan modification program. Option 3, forbearance. Forbearances are when one mortgage company allows you to delay your payments or spread your payments or missed payments over the next specified number of months until you catch up. However, keep in mind, until your past payments are brought current, you'll have the negative marks on your credit even during the months when you're paying more than your requirement. Option 4, deed in lieu of foreclosure. According to Nolo.com, with a deed in lieu of foreclosure, you give your home to the lender in exchange for the lender canceling the loan. This process will not work if you have multiple liens on the house. The major problem, though, is that bank should not be in the business of holding on to property, but more of collecting cash. And the banks are holding on to more properties than they will like, so the option very seldom work. Plus, in many mortgage agreements, it is stated that if a borrower goes on a default, the bank will only take the property back through a foreclosure, finally defecting your credit score, and with the deed in lieu, it will be the same as a foreclosure. Option 5, bankruptcy. This option is so misunderstood and possibly the worst option for homeowners. Bankruptcy will only pause a foreclosure, not eliminate it. As stated earlier, most mortgage agreements state that if a property goes in default, the bank will take back the property through a foreclosure. Therefore, you will have both bankruptcy and a foreclosure on your credit history for the next 10 years. To make matters worse, you've declared bankruptcy and cannot default on your own financial obligation again. Many banks will target you for a deficiency lawsuit. Suppose, for example, you owe $700,000 on your house and it sells at the auction for $500,000. If you have recently declared bankruptcy, the bank may be able to sue you for the difference between what the property sold for and the amount owed, which is the example is $200,000. Of course, maybe you have a bank with a heart that when you do this, you seek some legal counseling prior to you deciding on a bankruptcy. Option 6, foreclosure. Do nothing and let the bank take the house back. What is a foreclosure? Foreclosure is a process that allows a lender to recover the amount owned on a defaulted loan by selling or taking ownership, which is repossession of a property securing the loan. Foreclosure process will negatively impact your credit by dropping your score 85 to 200 points and preventing you from purchasing a house again for another 3+ years. In addition, it may take you longer to rebuild your credit due to foreclosure. Plus, you may be sued for deficiency by the bank for differences between what the house sold for at the auction and what is owed. Also, anytime the bank forgives a loan amount greater than $600, they are required to send the homeowner and the IRS a 1099 from the bank. This 1099 form states that since the $200,000 write-off from the bank to the homeowner is no longer an expense, it is considered income and is now taxable. Option number 7, short sale. A short sale occurs when a third party negotiates with the mortgage company to accept a discount on what is owed and releases their interest in a property in exchange for a cash payment. Now, since the bank is taking a financial loss, the seller is not allowed to financially benefit from the transaction. Sorry, no money can be given to a seller when a short sale is being conducted. Some of the drawbacks of the short sales are similar to foreclosure. Your credit score will be negatively impacted, but you may be able to purchase a house again after 24 months. Also, you may be sued for deficiencies and taxes as well. Although, if you have a knowledgeable investor working a short sale, he or she can negotiate with the bank a satisfaction of loan result, meaning that the accepted short sale will satisfy the loan and no remedies would be needed. If you do receive a 1099 form from the bank after a short sale, you have worked with Capital Redevelopment Group and contact Capital Redevelopment Group before filing your tax returns, and we can assist you on applying for the debt forgiveness. Homeowners facing foreclosure today are going through enough misery and stress and deserves options other than foreclosure. Doing nothing or declaring bankruptcy is probably your worst option. If you're behind on payments and you owe more than what the property is worth, you do have a way out of this mess. Now call us today. Again, our phone number is 323-822-0398. That's 323-822-0398. And if you're watching this video, you'll see options if you click around on the description of this video or right on the side of this page, or contact us directly at www.capitalredevelopmentgroup.com. Again, my name is Jeff Koga, and thank you for spending your time with us, and we hope you learned some really valuable information. And please rate and comment this video if this assisted you, and forward this video if it can assist anyone else.